guys, it's Gray. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new and you like these types of reviews, whether they are recipes, meal kits, services, products, subscription services. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more to be notified when a new video is out. Today's video is a subscription for a service, and it was recommended to me by my good friend Brandon. So yes, I am 100% receptive to your recommendations because there's just so many of these services out there, and I want to help you make a good choice, I guess. If you are considering something, if you're on the fence, you actually want to see someone give you a very blunt and straightforward review, hi, I'm here to help you. So today's review is for a manga service. It is literally called Manga Box. So when I was younger, I would frequent a local comic book shop called Comics Revolution, and my mom would give me $20 or so. Okay, you're going to the mall with your friends, you know, food, movie, whatever you choose to do. I'd spend a good portion of that just on manga. And back then, a volume would cost maybe, I don't know, between $8 to $12, depending on which series you're reading. Of course, it always varied. But I certainly do enjoy the rush of getting something new and reading it and enjoying it. So, what makes Box of Manga a little bit different? Well, Box of Manga is a subscription service that sends you a couple volumes of a manga in Japanese. Yes. So if you are studying Japanese and want another tool to better your understanding and fluency of this language, then manga is a great way to do it, isn't it? So when you sign up, and I'll have a little snippet over here, very simple. You go to the website, you select Get Started, and then from there, you'll pick what is your understanding of the language, or pick your reading difficulty. As for myself, I have very to no understanding of the Japanese language, but that doesn't mean I still can't review this. So, I actually ended up seeing someone post that I have all of these volumes of all Japanese manga, and this really inspired me to get reading and to really better my understanding of the language. What? Like, that's such cool motivation, right? Exactly. So, I chose the beginner level for my reading ability and understanding ability, and then I wanted to see what that would look like. Another really cool thing that you can see here is that you are able to put down what manga and which volumes you already own, meaning as long as you put down what you already have, you should not be getting any duplicates. For me, I definitely won't be getting any duplicates because all the manga I own is in English. So, definitely avoiding that duplicate there. But again, I wanted to see what does a beginner level look like. So, why don't we crack this one open and see what's actually inside. Before we begin, I do also like to point out that we ended up choosing the monthly subscription, obviously for review purposes. There are 3 tiers up to an annual subscription, which obviously annual subscriptions you will get some sort of discount, but if you are looking to just get a little bit or just once a month, then obviously you want to go with monthly. Monthly ended up being about $34.50 or so. So from my remembrance, when I was younger, volumes would vary, like I said, about $8 to $12. So we'll see how many are in here, and it will help me gauge, is it worth it? So let's take a look. Opening up the box here, coming apart, we have little note with some art, very cute. Next up, we have our first volume. Again, all in Japanese. So that's 1 volume. They're pretty thick. Ooh, looks like we got 2 volumes from the same series. How do I know? Is because the back looks the same as the other. So it looks like we have series Strobe Edge. Okay, this one has some English on it. And then this is series number 2, volume 1. And volume 2. Yes, this is Strobe Edge. So we have these. And like I said, they're pretty thick. Alright, so let's take a closer look here. Again, all in Japanese. So from the previews of what I saw of these boxes, it'll show what type of difficulty it is. Beginner level would have, obviously it's manga, it's going to have illustrations, but there's going to be minimal text, meaning you're not going to see a paragraph of someone talking. You're going to hear and see just quick dialogue, short and sweet, to the point, which I think is really nice. Again, I don't read or speak Japanese, so I can't say, well, this is really well put. I'm sure it's a great manga. I have not heard of any of those, but then again, I've kind of been out of the manga game for quite some time now. So let me see if there's any information about price. So I'm not seeing anything directly. I'll look up online what the US price point is for these, because I do see some pricing, but I don't know the currency conversion off the top of my head. So I will say that 4 volumes at the price of about $35, that isn't too darn bad, honestly, if you look at it. So again, we have we have a start to 2 series here. We have Strobe Edge, and let's see if I can pick up the name here. Mitsubashi Colors. That seems to be the name on this one. And again, we have volume 1 and 2. This looks really cute. I have never heard of this, so this is very interesting. So I'm seeing price point $570. Must be the Japanese currency. And then $390. So I'll put up here what the US dollar price point would be, just to kind of have a comparison. Again, how much money you're spending versus what you're getting. So this would be like 2 weeks for me. 2 weeks at Comics Revolution to get these. So I really do like that. I like that this is a series I have never heard of. So if I am learning Japanese and I really want to start off with a new series I've never heard about and really practice my understanding of the language, this is really cool. You get 4 volumes, completely new, and they don't just throw you 1 volume. They're like, you know what, this is new. Let's get you started and give you 2 volumes to really explore the series, and perhaps you'd like some more. Next, we are going to be talking about shipping. So I had put some notes together. These came from Japan. This was not from Amazon. This is from the service Box of Manga. They do come from Japan. The downside for me, I would say, is that I received a notification that my order was on the way. I didn't know exactly when it was going to arrive. I simply received the notification, and at a certain point, I actually forgot that it was arriving. So when my husband came in and he's like, oh, your package is here. Oh, okay, well, I completely forgot. I can do my review. Awesome. So keep in mind, it is international shipping. It is coming from Japan, so you're not going to get it within a week of you ordering it. And that's okay. That's just something to keep in mind. Other than that, from coming from Japan, it was pretty quick. But again, if you are signing up for the subscription service with the idea that you'll get this within a week, or you're purchasing this for someone as a present because you thought it'll be a great idea, whether as the service or whatever volumes come in the box for them, keep in mind, because you won't know the exact date. You won't have tracking. So that is one suggestion that I would really recommend for Box of Manga, is if you want, I guess, a better idea for your customers on when to expect their package, if possible, perhaps include a tracking number. I'm not sure how that would work on like Japanese shipping. I'm not sure what the postal service is like there, but I would say that would certainly be helpful, because when I'm doing reviews, I like to plan when I'm going to record the video. Right now, you'll notice that my background is very different. That's because I'm actually dog sitting this week, and my coworker who I'm dog sitting for is actually a really big like comic graphic novel fan. So I'm like, this is the perfect backdrop for me. And it's really nice. So no need for a green screen or anything of that sort today, which is super nice. But like I said, I wasn't expecting to review it this week. So my planning is a little bit delayed. So that's one thing to consider. Again, if you're planning on purchasing this for someone, or you're going on a trip and you're like, I really want my new Box of Manga shipment, then just think ahead. You may want to give yourself extra 2 to 3 weeks if you're planning on ordering. Otherwise, you'll get it when you get it. And when you get it, it will be great. I think from, again, my remembering of how much I used to spend on manga, this is pretty good. 4 volumes, 2 new series, and they're, like I said, they're not flimsy. They are not short and sweet. Obviously, if you're reading quicker, then you're gonna get through it quickly. But for me, again, I don't have any understanding of the written Japanese language, so it would certainly take me a long time. But I'll look at the pictures for now, and this will be added to my collection of the already all Japanese manga that I do have, because I do. If you are interested in exploring the Japanese language, perhaps you're in the beginning stages, or maybe you are intermediate and have like mastered reading, writing in Japanese, then this may be a really fun service for you to try. Again, the really neat tool that they have is in your sign-up process, you mention which volumes and which series you already have. That way, you don't get a duplicate. So, to sum up, Box of Manga, really, really neat service. Here's, again, the price comparison of what all 4 of these volumes would cost in US dollars versus what we paid for the subscription box. And you can make that decision. Is it worth it for you based off of what was received? Hopefully I helped make that decision just a little bit easier for you. So I really do hope you enjoyed this review, and I really do hope to see you in the next one. Again, if you are a new viewer, or perhaps you are returning, again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It is totally free for you, but really, really does help me out continue on with these reviews. And as mentioned, this subscription service was actually recommended to me by my friend Brandon, so thank you, Brandon. And this extends to everyone. If there are any services you're wondering about, whether you want to proceed with the purchase or you're not sure what the quality is like, post a comment, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, my blog even, and let me know what kind of services you're interested in, because again, there are just so many, and I would love to check them out for you, create a video, and let you know my honest opinion. So thank you so much again for checking it out, and I will see you next time. Stay gray-mazing, everyone. Bye!